Hi Virgo, this is Avril with your reading for the month of October. Spirits and angels, please show me clear, accurate, direct, important, and urgent messages for Virgo throughout this spread. Show me the person on Virgo's mind. What's going on with the person on Virgo's mind? So Virgo, the person on your mind, they are feeling regretful. It looks like they know that you're moving on without them. And they know that it's weighing very heavily on them that you're moving on without them. They're having a lot of regrets. They're watching you move on and they can't do anything about it. It's like you're moving on without them, but they can't move on. They are still carrying, you know, this love that they have for you. They're still carrying whatever happened in the past. They're having a lot of regrets that you're moving on without them. You're moving on, you know, possibly even to something better. This person, it looks like they have other options that are interested in them, but they are not interested in these options, especially if your person is a Scorpio, Sagittarius, an Aquarius, or Cancer. So in the past, this person was very impulsive. They look like they came into your life hot and heavy, you know, wanting all the fun things, not wanting anything serious. Or they could have presented themselves as wanting something serious, but then they just ended up turning out to be someone else. It looks like you had high expectations of this person and they couldn't deliver. This person was possibly very inconsiderate of your feelings, especially if you were dealing with a Scorpio. It looks like this person came into your life in a very impulsive way. They came in a hurry, you know, came in very hot and heavy, wanting to give you everything, or made you feel like they wanted to give you everything, and then they turned out to be a nightmare. Yeah, they turned out to do some very hurtful things to you, and now you moved on and you left them behind, and they are having regrets that you have left them behind. They are looking back on how they treated you, and they are not interested in the many options. This person could be very attractive, Virgo, but they are not interested in the love offers that they have. They are too focused on the opportunity that they missed with you. They are feeling bored and empty without you, and they have a lot of options because it seems like they're very attractive, but they're stuck on losing you and watching you move on without them. They wish that you would come back around and make them an offer, and that's all they can think about. They can't focus on the other people who want to be with them. Yeah, let's see how this person sees Virgo. How does this person view Virgo? So Virgo, this person is very grateful for everything that you have done for them. It looks like you gave a lot to them. It looks like they see you as someone who is very independent. You're very self-sufficient, and it looks like you did a lot for them. You could have given them, for the duration of the time when you guys were together, you could have given them a level of comfort and luxury that they probably were not used to before. But they feel like you caught up to them. This person, they're very grateful for how you showed up in the relationship. They appreciate you, especially for how you treated them. But they feel like they were playing games with you, and they see you as catching up to them. It's like they feel like you outsmarted them, and they feel like their games caught up with them. Yeah, it's like they feel like you were a good person to them, and everything that they did that was wrong, they feel like it blew up in their faces, and it's causing them to look into themselves. Yeah, so now they feel like moving forward, there won't be any kind of patience coming from you. It looks like you've lost your patience with them, with the Temperance reversed. They don't feel like you can see anything long term with them, because they don't feel like you have the patience with them anymore. They feel like they turned you off with their behavior. It's like you caught up with them, you found out who they were, you saw their true colors, and moving forward, you're not gonna have the patience or the tolerance with them that you had before. Your person could be a Sagittarius. Your person could also be another Virgo. Yeah. So if there is a third party, if this person is seeing someone else, spirits and angels, if there is another person that's involved with the person on Virgo's mind, if there's a third party, please show me the situation. They are exhausted from dealing with this third party. Yeah, your person, they are exhausted. They feel like the third party insults them a lot. They feel like the third party is playing a lot of games with them, and they feel like the third party is like an airhead. They don't feel like the third party is as smart and as stable and as focused as you. They feel like the third party is just blowing with the wind, with no plan, just a scatterbrained person. They have no plans, and they're very sarcastic and very rude. They like to insult people, and they like to gossip a lot, and they don't feel like they can continue to work together with this person. Your person could also be an Aquarius, a Capricorn, strong Capricorn here. They feel like they can't get along with this person enough to make things happen, to make any major moves in the relationship. It's like they don't get along well enough to be able to plan anything of substance. There's a lot of conflict between them, and your person is feeling a lack of motivation to do anything with this third party. They don't want to plan a future with the third party, because they don't feel like the third party is their person, especially when they have to watch you move on without them. Yeah, they don't have any plans on making a commitment to this third party. They feel like the third party is very controlling. They feel like they are the only ones giving to the relationship. The third party is just holding on to their resources and not contributing. So your person feels like they are the only ones giving to the relationship. They feel like the third party is very frugal. The third party is holding on to their money, and the third party is not willing to change their ways to make the relationship work. So pretty much your person feels like the third party is very mean to them. Like they don't give anything to the relationship, especially anything financially. And they're not gonna change. They just hoard their money, and your person is feeling exhausted from the mind games, from the insults, from them giving all the time and not receiving anything in return. And they just look at the third party as if they're just holding on to their stuff, and they are coming from a place of greed all the time. They don't see the third party as someone who they're ever gonna get what they got from you. They feel like you were much more giving, and you know, you were more kind and willing to, you know, meet them halfway than the third party. Yeah. Spirits and angels, if Virgo is currently seeing someone, entertaining someone, dating someone, in a relationship with someone, please show me what's hidden. What's hidden from Virgo in the current situation? What's hidden from Virgo? So your current person could be a little bit paranoid, and they're not telling you. They could be a little bit on edge and defensive. If they are, okay, they could be a little bit hesitant to give to this relationship. They are a bit paranoid and on edge, and what they're not telling you is that they have their defenses up because of them being stuck in the past. There could be someone, Virgo, that your person is still holding on to from the past. They are nostalgic about that person. You know, they could be wishing that, it looks like they wanted to have a reunion with that person. They are having memories of that person, but they can't carry out these feelings that they have. So they're just stuck in their head. There's someone in the past that they want to reunite with, and they think about a lot, but it's not realistic for them to go back to that person, and it looks like they are just stuck in their head. And they could be withdrawing. They could be hot and cold. Like sometimes they want to be with you, sometimes they are isolating themselves, they want to be alone, you know. But it looks like they're in a mental prison, because they could be with you physically, but their mind is somewhere else, especially if you are dealing with a Gemini, a Sagittarius, or a Scorpio. Yeah, your person, it looks like they went through something terrible in the past, and they are still holding on to that person. They could have lost someone, and it's keeping them mentally chained to that person, even though they're with you. So it looks like they can't give to you the way they should. They're hesitant, they're paranoid, because it looks like they have past wounds that are not healed. It's very possible, Virgo, that you could be a rebound and you don't know, because your person could be stuck in the past. They're not telling you, but their heart is somewhere else. Yeah. Spirits and angels, please show me what's affecting Virgo. What's affecting Virgo for the month of October? What's affecting Virgo? So Virgo, you could be holding on too tightly to your money. You may feel like people have abused your generosity, and you're holding on to your money so tightly to the point where you are depriving yourself. You need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You don't have to be splurging on other people, but you are holding on to your money too tightly to the point where you are not doing enough for yourself. A lot of you, you're feeling sad and you're feeling hopeless because of the amount of heartbreak and disappointment that you've dealt with. It looks like you have people who are interested in you, but you're not paying attention to them because you're so wounded that a lot of you could just be telling yourself that moving forward you're just gonna save your money and you're not giving to anyone. You want to be alone. You're not interested in your options. And a lot of you, you're very focused on what you've been through in the past with people, especially romantic partners. So you don't have much interest in who your options are because you're still so paranoid from the heartbreak and the hurts that you've been through in the past. If you're currently seeing someone, it looks like you're not cooperating enough. You're not giving the amount of support that you need to give to the relationship in order for it to be successful, because you might be scared of losing again. You're holding on tightly to everything that you have. You're holding on to your feelings, you're holding on to your possessions, and if you're seeing someone, you're not giving enough to make the relationship work. It looks like you're just, going with the flow, and you're okay with not giving. Yeah, so that's what's affecting you for the month of October. You are afraid to give, and you are closing in on all your resources. And it's not that you're a mean person, it's just that you feel like you've already lost enough, and you're looking back at all the heartbreak and the disappointment you've been through with the people you gave so much to, and you don't feel like doing that anymore. You don't feel like losing anymore to people who are not worth it. Yeah. Spirits and angels, show me the family members of my Virgo truth seekers. What does Virgo need to know about their family members? So it looks like you could be going through a little bit of hardship, or you have family members or a family member who is experiencing some financial hardship, financial difficulty. You need to check on your family members, because you could have close people to you, such as children or parents, who are really going through hard times. Yeah, on the brink of poverty, maybe like even struggling for food or struggling to pay their bills. I don't know if this is happening in your household. I hope not. But if you are doing well financially, you need to check on your close family members who might not be doing so well, and see if you can offer some assistance, because there is a lack of financial freedom and security amongst people in your family. It could be one person, it could be a whole household of your relatives, but you have family members who are in debt. Yeah, some of you, your family members could be very superficial, and you don't want to invest your money into them because you feel like the reason why they are having financial problems is because they throw their money away. But that's not for everyone. Still check on them. So you could have children who are failing in school and you don't know. Yeah, and you could have family members who are possibly married, and there's infidelity. Like, say you have a grown son or a grown daughter who is married, you need to check in with them, because they could have a spouse that's cheating on them. You have maybe children in school who they could be failing and they're going to lose their opportunity to move to the next phase if you are not paying attention. They're gonna miss their chance to move up, whether it's to move up a grade or, you know, to move to college or whatever the next step is. You could have children because you're so busy working a lot, especially if you're a single parent. You could have children who are not doing well in school, and if you don't step in, they're gonna miss their chance to move to the next phase in life. And if it's your children, they could be doubting themselves. It doesn't have to be your kids. It can be your nieces, your nephews, whoever is studying, even if it's a grown person. Just check in with your family members, okay? Spirits and angels, please show me the friends of my Virgo truth seekers. What does my Virgo truth seekers need to know about their friends? You could have friends who just are on you too much and you really want them to leave you alone. This is so funny. You could have friends, truth seekers, Virgos, who they are just maybe calling you too much, texting you too much. They want to be with you all the time. They want you to go out with them and you just want them to leave you alone. It's like they're smothering you, and you know, you feel like they could neglect the things that are important to you, but they want to annoy you all the time with things that are not important. Like, say you're going through something, they won't ask you how you're doing, but then they want to hit you up to go have a drink or to talk about other people. I'm getting that that for a lot of you. You feel like some of you, your friends are very stingy. You could feel like you could be giving a lot to them, and what you don't realize is that they're not gonna give to you the way you give to them. So be careful of how you're giving to your friends. Be careful of over giving, because if you are in a situation, they're probably not gonna be there for you the way you would be there for them. A lot of your friends, they're lazy, and the way you show up for them, if you should ever need them, they're not gonna show up like that for you. They don't have the motivation, they don't value the friendship that much to show up for you in the way that you show up for them. It looks like you could be giving 100% to the friendship, but they are just mediocre with their efforts. And I don't know if you're paying attention to this. So I know that for some of you, you could feel like they're smothering you and you wish they would give you a break. But also pay attention to, you know, how they treat you, and make sure that you know that you're giving to the people who would give to you if you should ever need them. Spirits and angels, what's the work situation for Virgo? What does my Virgos need to know about their money? What's going on with their money? These cards are new, they're so hard to shuffle. What's going on for Virgo with their money? See, they were upside down. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. What are the changes coming in for my Virgos for October, please, Spirit? What changes are coming in? So it looks like with the star card, you have everything that you want, that you ever wanted, coming your way for the month of October. You're gonna be happy again. You're going to have a renewed sense of hope. You're going to have peace, and it looks like you have everything that you want. So it looks like there's gonna be a major change, like all the things that you're unhappy with now. It looks like in October, in October is when the changes are gonna start happening, and you're gonna feel at peace with where you are. Spirits and angels, please give me financial insight for Virgo for the month of October. It's time to celebrate your hard work and even your small wins. An unexpected income or pay raise is on the horizon. That's great. Let me get some love messages for Virgo for the month of October. What do people want to say to Virgo, the person on Virgo's mind? What are the love messages from the people on Virgo's mind? I always feel connected to you. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. You made me realize my flaws. Spirits and angels, please give me general advice for Virgo for the month of October. Virgo for the month of October. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. My Virgo truth seekers, this has been your reading with Avril. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Virgo. See you in your next video. Bye.